Hello and welcome to another episode of Omnirach Plays Prison Architect. So I've got this building over here all set up now. Got all cells, they're all built, my shower set up. And what I noticed in between last episode and this one is that, well, look at how grimy this building is. It's horrible. So what I did is I went and I hired 5 janitors. Actually, I'm going to hire another 5. And I'm going to hire another 2 gardeners, because why not? So I've got that built now, the classroom's all set up, the chapel is all set up, mail room's all set up, and visitation. So I have all of the rooms set up, so all I have to do is assign prisoners to work in the mail room and run a spiritual guidance class. So let's do that. So let's unpause it actually, just so that we can have it running. So what we want to do is spiritual guiding class. Let's start one of those. Be in there. And logistics. And let's make it so that everyone can work in there. Many people can work in there as is possible. I still haven't finished that or that yet, but let's just continue on to this. Sorry, so I thought you ought to know, there's been another suicide. Looks like one of the prisoners ingested rat poison. Of course, it happens when you put rat poison in a prison. Dr. Hurst is on the way there now to confirm. I know who it is as well. This is why you shouldn't be too harsh on the prisoners. The feels, man, the feels. Ain't she the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? It's not him! Yay! I think she might be. Even more feels. Never too late to change a life, sir. I am happy that he is not dead. Oh, another call. I think we've made a big difference here. We've given these inmates something to work towards and a reason to keep going. You can stay and help us see the first batch of inmates through the education and work programs we've set up if you want. But I think we can handle it from here. When you are ready to leave, click on the Polaroid in Morgan's cell. I think I've made a pretty good change here. I've added all of these things. It's got more optional things now. I almost expanded it to 120. How many of it? I can have 101 prisoners. I think that's pretty good. But let's just continue on by clicking on this Polaroid. Let's go to the next chapter. Chapter 5, Bootstraps. I think this is the final chapter 2. A couple more episodes of this and then I'll get to build my own prison. Today on CNDC News, a special report on the state of our prisons. It's 2 years since the infamous siege at El Quimico has claimed so many lives, including that of CEO Charles Wallace. Today we hear from leading experts and ask what, if anything, has changed since those tragic events. First we go live to one of the state's longest running prisoners, recently scheduled for demolition. Live now, only on CNDC News. Okay. Thanks, Sarah. This prison has housed some of the country's most notorious criminals. But now its walls are being torn down, ready to be replaced by a new prison complex. If you look behind me, you can see that the construction crews are already here and demolition work has begun. Joining me is City Mayor Calvin Heller. Thank you, Mr. Heller, for taking the time to talk to us today. It's my pleasure. In the past, you've been a strong advocate of a tougher, more disciplined approach to prison management. Why demolish a facility which has been defined for so long the punitive approach? Both the prison and the operation have become antiquated. We took the decision to replace it with an entirely new facility, one with a more modern policy. This prison was in the news a few years ago as one of the last remaining state execution facilities. I thought I recognized it. Campaigners have long sought to revoke the death penalty laws here. Will you honour their wishes or you rebuild the execution facility? That's still under review, but it's not a decision we'll take lightly. Thank you, Mayor Heller. Back to you in the studio. This is CNDC News reporting live on the state of our prison system. After the break, we'll be joined by Dr. Walter Hurst, a specialist in the prisoner psychology and rehabilitation. Dun-dun-dun! Let me congratulate you on your appointment as CEO. This is an opportunity, a fresh start. You'll have complete autonomy, more or less, more prisoners, higher reoffending rates, and a lot of challenges ahead of you. Dun dun dun. As for the death row facility, tear it down or keep it. Make some use out of it, it's really up to you. Somebody else will take up that business if you won't. As for objectives, I'm giving you the same as I gave your predecessor. Profits, reoffending rates, capacity. It's entirely up to you how you achieve them. One last thing, the previous CEO, Charles Wallace, left behind a letter that he used to give out to any new prison architects who joined the firm. He had some good advice. It may be useful to take a look. Good luck. Okay, so let's pause this. It's close to intakes, good. So I've got the CEO's letter. So this is the one you get when you first start a game. Congratulations on completing your basic introduction. You are now a fully qualified prison architect, so you'll be designing, building and running your own prisons, starting from nothing but an empty plot of land and a few stacks of bricks. Before you get started though, thought I might share some important lessons with you. A warden, cells are expensive, kitchen and canteen up and running before the first prisoners show up. It's an expensive undertaking, master of recent large blah 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 blah. Let's delete that. So we want to raise money through the grants. We want to have at least 100 inmates and a bank balance of at least 60,000. First thing I'm going to do is I am actually going to bulldoze this. Get rid of this completely, because I'm not going to run a death row facility. Storage there, garbage there, deliveries there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause it and I'm going to lay out I'm going to do some planning and plan where I'm going to have some things, and then I will be back after that. So, uno momento. Okay, so this is what I've got set up at the moment. The prisoners are going to come in here. I'm going to have another set of, there'll be doors there, and I'll have another set of doors there. Just so that it's really hard for them to actually run out through this. There'll be no point in time where all three of the doors will be open. Then they come through here, and this will be the reception area. That room hasn't shown up yet, but it's where they're first taken when they arrive, so they'll come through here into the reception area. And then this is going to be a holding cell. There'll be beds along there, a couple of benches, some toilets, and this will be a wee shower area. This is going to be the canteen, so these will be benches, tables and benches. That'll be the serving table. There'll be cookers and fridges over here, and a sink there. And then, of course, I've got the yard there. These are all going to be fences along here and around this. A fence there, fences along here, and there, and around there. This is going to be my wee starting prison. Actually gonna, let's go to rooms, or actually at rooms already. Let's cut out that part there and throw that there. So yeah. And I've already set up the paths as well, so let's start them actually doing their thing. And let's go for gravel paths, I think. Just for the moment, just until I start to get the prison up and running. I think those already are. That already is gravel. Yeah, that is. Gah. That's my alarm going off saying it's time to finish work, but I'm not at work today, so that is all good. Just gotta wait for this to actually start it going. I could probably actually build up quite a bit of a prison without getting any prisoners come in, because I do have quite a bit of daily cash in at the moment. let's just set this up. Oh yeah, these are going to be the workbenches and telephones there. So yeah, let's get this built, zip up the speed, and I actually forgot to set up over here. I think I will set up the so it'll need, so that'll be the power generator there, and then off of that will be the water. Maybe I should throw the water one down here and throw it in a similar sized building, even though I don't need that much of a building for the water pump, but I'd still like to have one of that size, and I'm going to make these out of brick. Two brick buildings here. Then I'm just going to have ordinary doors on them, so I don't need staff doors or anything like that on those, because the prisoners should never be out in this section. So that's a staff door there as well that I've built, so prisoners won't be able to get out here anyway. And I'll block this area off to prisoners, or make it restricted. Anyway, I've left the auto lights on. Oops. So let's throw the concrete wall there and there. Throw another large jail door in there. I don't know how I forgot about the Wizzy Waffer power station. Oh, and I've not made that big enough again. Pause. Oh, I always do that. Bulldoze. Where's the bulldozer? Foundations, bulldoze. Let's get rid of these. I do this almost every time. I don't build those big enough. They're 3x3, not 2x2. Let's get rid of that, and then we'll rebuild those. Planning. Walls. So it'll be like that, because if we go objects, it'll be like that. And then this one can just be like that. Let's move it over by one. So that's like that. Okay, now we can actually throw these foundations down of brick. There, brick there. I will go for a staff door as well. One there and one there. Dismantle that. Dismantle that. That one. I think those lights were right. Those lights seem fine. Those lights seem fine. So I'm going to need, let's throw a jail door there. I think, there already is one there actually. Throw the benches in, weights benches. Oh, they're only 1 by 1. I thought they were 2 by 1. I think I've got those the wrong way around. And phones. Go. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's remove all of that. And move that and that. So now we can throw in our power station and our water pump. Let's throw down 3 capacitors. Let's start throwing power cables over the place. So we'll need some down here. Go down like that and over to there, down there and over there. Gonna need a large pipe. Let's throw it through here, I think. Then we'll need some small pipes along there, and along there. Also need some pipes down to there. Okay, speed this up. I'm going to dismantle these lights and replace them in a slightly better place. Objects, light, throw... This is an odd shaped building, isn't it? Throw one there and one there. That's what I do get for having even numbered buildings. Okay, so the power station is up and running. Need to dismantle that light. I have no lights in this room, but that's okay. There we go, lights in there now. Lights in there, excellent. Lights down there. Let's throw in the rest of these. So we want a wall there, and a wall there. We want to make these rooms. So this will be a reception up here. This will be a holding cell here. But part of it is going to be a shower. And then we'll need throw a jail door there. That should hopefully be enclosed once that jail door is in there. Rooms will want a canteen there, and a kitchen there. So next is, so in this one we need an office, not a drain, an office desk. Office desk will throw there, with a chair there. Throw a table there and a table there, table there and a table there. Okay. Throw some metal detectors in here as well. Couple there and a couple there, just for the time being. I'm going to throw one there as well. We will need electrical cables to go to all of the metal detectors, and that is going to those ones. Excellent. All the pipes sorted as well. So let's lock this one open. So next we'll need some shower heads. And yes, I am stealing this design off of somebody else. Okay, so that's all that there. This, I saw the design in Tiny Pirates Let's Play of this. I need a light in the shower as well. I thought that it was a pretty good design. So I stole his design. It's not exactly the same, but it is very similar. I think that's all the objects gone in now. Ah, these. Objects for this. So we'll need a serving table. You can go there. Drop those tables. Table there, table there, table there, and table there. Bench, 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 bench. Same there. And yeah. So that's the beginning of my prison. So what I'll do is I'll finish up the episode here. When I come back, I will actually be intaking prisoners and have this all set up. I need to build a couple of offices as well, so I'll do that between this and the next episode. And yeah, so thank you all for watching. I hope you've been enjoying watching this as much as I have had of playing it. And I hope you tune in to the next episode. This is where I disappear, so bye-bye now.